It's high time I went beyond.
Another mission, the powers and call me away. Another time to carry the colors again. My motivation and no past one to defend. To win the honor of coming back home again. No explanation will matter after we begin. I'm not the dark destroyer that's buried within. My true vocation and now my unfortunate friend. You will discover all while you're unable to win. I'll have you know that I've become.
What is up, guys? It's me, Casey, here review Kids Movies Kid Shows, and today we're going to talk about Batman Beyond.
Released in 1999, Batman the Animated Series is an action-adventure show that's based off, well, Batman. And, well, it's about this young kid named Terry McGinnis who's taking up the mantle of the Dark Knight and protects the streets of Gotham City. That's right, Bruce Wayne had finally hung up his cape and cowl. Maybe because it was too old? Or probably another reason. By the way, he's retired for good. And, well, because of that, Gotham City is more crime-ridden than ever before, with no Dark Knight to protect them. But fear not, a new Dark Knight is on the horizon, and his name is Terry McGinnis. Though he's not as smart as Bruce, he still has that drive and passion to keep the city safe from crime and corruption wherever they may be.
Now, I really like this idea. I mean, and a mantle being passed down to a new generation. Now, that's very interesting. And, well, even though Terry McGinnis isn't as smart as Bruce, but he's still pretty smart. And he's still got the drive and the passion to keep the city safe. Especially for his mother and little brother. And, well, also he has his friend named Maxie. Really? I thought Maxie was a boy's name. What?
And he also has this nerdy friend named Howard. Yes, it's one of those high school shenanigans stuff. Yeah, and next thing you're gonna tell me that he has a bully at school too, who's a total jock. Oh, right, he does.
Okay, how could there have been so many bully jocks in many forms of media between Flash Thompson from Spider-Man and Dash Matt Baxter from Danny Phantom and then this jerk? I mean, does social media hate jocks or something? Well, your guess is as good as mine.
But anyway, the Justice League also appeared in this show before having their own show a while later. And well, it was a decent two-parter in this show. It was called The Call. Yeah, I didn't get it either, but still. And, well, Superman also appears. That's right, the Big Blue, or Big Black, I guess, appears in this show. And he aged really good. Yeah. Take a look at him. Speaking of familiar faces, we got the return of Barbara Gordon as the new commissioner. And Tim Drake, who's, well, some sort of scientist of sorts. And they age pretty good. And it's nice to see Barbara taking up the mantle for her father. It's kind of the same way Terry taking up the mantle for Bruce. And Tim, well, I think that's going to be a discussion for another video.
Alright, let's talk about the villains, baby. Let's start with some returning ones. Well, vet villains. Like Bane, who aged badly. Sheesh, too much of that venom can cost you much, huh, Bane? And there's also Mr. Freeze, who, well, got a major upgrade. And let's see here. Ah, yes, the Joker. You know,
Next, there's a gang called the Jokers. They're usually cause trouble here and there, but not major city-threatening trouble, but still. No, Batman usually comes in and stops them. And, yeah, I do like how Batman kicked all their butts, and, well, I do like the gang is being inspired by the Joker. It seems Joker's ideals kind of inspired these guys. Next is also Deacon Powers, aka Blight, who's an evil businessman, can also turn into a supervillain. Okay, this show's taking a lot of inspiration from Spider-Man, isn't there? Whatever. Next is the beautiful and deadly Ink. And Shriek, a guy that can shoot sonic waves from his hands. He can pose a legitimate threat to Batman with his suit. Next is Stalker, who's, well, a Kraven the Hunter kind of guy who wants to hunt down the Batman. Again, Spider-Man influence much?
And not only that, we have another Gotham rogue vet, Ra's al Ghul, who apparently now is in his daughter's body. Let me tell you, and not to mention Ra's, he totally just kissed Bruce. I mean, I know Ra's is in his body, so he's taking a girl now, but still, that just feels wrong. Oh. Oh, and speaking of organization, let's take another evil organization in the show known as Cobra.
Cobra! No, not you. Oh, okay. See when we make a G.I. Joe video. Actually, this Cobra, with a K, was a sort of Cobra god, so they're kind of a Cobra cult, if you will. And, well, they pose a legitimate threat to Batman, so much so that in the series finale, they became the main antagonists. So yeah, these guys are really deadly, and Batman really had to step up his game on these guys. Last but not least are the Royal Flush Gang, who are for some reason Batman Beyond villains rather than being Justice League villains, because in the comics there are Justice League villains. I guess they just wanted them to put them there for some reason? I don't know.
Okay, as great as the show is, I must ask, what the heck is Dick Grayson? I mean, he was barely in the show. Sure, he was mentioned and mentioned of being in Bloodhaven, and he didn't appear at all. I mean, sure, he appeared in the Batman Beyond comics, but still. Not only that, and I want to see more Gotham Rogues to appear in the show. I mean, sure, they appear. We got Scarecrow appearing in the comics. It's much like Dick, but still, I want to see more Gotham Rogues, like, or at least their successors. Come on, and they could have pulled up Bruce Wayne and Terry McGinnis and have predecessors carry on their legacies, or at least want to know what they've been up to. I mean, sure, Bane was some sort of hospital place, and well, that's about it. But what if we got a new Bane on our horizon?
I mean, would it have been great if Matt McGinnis, Terry's little brother, and Max became the new Batgirl and Robin? Again, yes, they were so in the comics, but come on, I want to see it in animated form. And even Harley Quinn made an appearance in the show. Where the heck are these guys? Please? Come on. We deserve to know what happened to them. Or at least they have predecessors. Wouldn't it be awesome if these guys were high schoolers just like Terry? I mean, come on. The possibilities are endless here, people.
Well, we'll just live up to the fanfics. But anyway, overall, this was a pretty good show. It has a lot of great action, drama, and of course, all the Batman stuff that we love. But beyond. Sorry for that. And my overall rating of the show is 9
out of 10. It's almost as good as Batman animated series, but still pretty good. And I highly recommend all you check it out and see if you could go beyond.
Well, that's all today, guys, and see you all next time.
Farewell, friends. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and DeviantArt.